Welcome back to cybersecurity.
Cybersecurity?
In this part, we stop hackers from getting into the Pentagon.
We stopped the Green Bay Packers from getting into the Pentagon?
Yeah.
What are they doing there?
Protesting.
Trying to score a touchdown, duh.
Oh,
Why
oh,
We
wow.
have,
Can they
football
score a
field is-
touchdown in the Pentagon?
The football
Well,
field is
considering
the
that
size
the
of the United
team-
States.
considering the team in Washington, D.C., is the Washington Commanders, because the Redskins is a no-no term we can't use anymore. And that they're one of the worst teams in the NFL. I think the Packers will score a couple times, yeah.
See, that's funny. When you said the Packers were at the Pentagon, I didn't think that, oh, they're just playing a game that's located in there. I was thinking that the football field was the size of the United States, that spanned the West Coast to the East Coast, you know, north to south, and that they were trying to get a touchdown on the East Coast at the very end.
How many yards is that?
How many yards is the
Dave,
United States? How
Dave,
many yards?
Yes.
How do you feel about the Packers getting a touchdown in that context?
That would have to be a very long drive, and there would need to be like 90 downs per play. there would need to be more than 4 quarters to a game too. I'm thinking like a drive down the field without penalties would maybe take like 3 days. That's not the score, but just like get the first down.
All right.
First downs are like 10
What-
yards, so.
What about with, I don't know, who's the best team right now?
It is either the Denver Broncos, who are first in the AFC, spin, or the NFC #1 team is the Rams.
All right, between the Broncos and the Rams, which, like, how long would you think it would take one of those to even just get to the first down?
Well, let me determine how big is America in yards.
Okay, so the longest route, east to west, is 3,527 miles.
Okay.
Which, I don't know if that's by driving by roads, but let's just say that's what it is. So for yards, that would be 6,207,520 yards.
I have a different answer for mine.
Okay.
The contiguous from widest point of the United States, so from the point where it's the widest, is about 4,928,000 yards.
See, that would make more sense. I think my calculation was based on if you were driving, which gives you more distance than if you're just measuring as the bird flies, which is what you would want to do if you're creating a United States-sized football field.
So let's see. So a first down is often achieved every 10 yards. So I'm going to take this number and divide it by 10, and I get 492,800. So each drive, to get to the first down, you would need to go almost 500,000 yards. Which team could do that? I think both teams would probably die of exhaustion before that. But
Yeah,
this
that's like
is assuming,
284
of course-
miles.
Yeah. But assuming this is, of course, assuming that they get, there's a lot of timeouts, and each timeout is more than a minute. Like, each timeout is like a day, maybe. You would need to up the amount of timeouts teams get, because fucking only 3 timeouts per half. I don't think that's happening.
Yikes.
You know, I didn't think...
I think I'd give it to the Rams. Their offense is better at running yards.
I didn't think that we'd ever have a football tangent, but leave it to us to have our typical stupid bullshit be the center of it.
Yeah.
Like, we can't just
That's
talk
exactly
about...
what that is.
We can't just talk about football. We have to talk about football with a field that specifically crosses the 2 coasts of the U.S.
Let me tell you, that's the only way I can talk about football. I don't know anything else about it. I remember my brother played football in high school, and I went to watch one time, and he also happened to get knocked out within the first 2 minutes, which was unfortunate. The only time I ever seen him play football. But whenever I watch people play football, it's like, oh, there's a whistle, and then scramble, 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 ball goes somewhere. Oh, now we're done. Now we gotta stop and restart. That's really all I see.
I won't lie, Carrie. When you said that you watched your brother play football one time, I thought you were just gonna say that you hated it, so you never watched football again.
No, I felt
Not
bad.
for John Madden on commentary, I'm sure it would be excellent.
God rest his
He'd just
soul.
start talking, and I would stop listening.
So, to bless me, to
There you
kind of hash on what we're doing here. So after the base blew up per design, everybody scattered, and now we need to reorganize and regroup because Lord Hood is going to be pulling up pretty soon here, and all of his ships too. So, we need to get busy.
Get busy by Sean Paul. I say that every time.
Every fucking time. Yeah, so we are all meeting to a common rally point here in New Mombasa, Africa, East Africa, because we need to help out. We're the Master Chief. We don't leave anybody behind.
Carrie's the kind of person who just hears a word and has just an immediate, just like total response just baked into her brain that she cannot go without saying. Which,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm the same way.
If something
so-
reminds me of something, I will say it immediately out loud without thinking.
I'm the same way, so,
Word association brain.
word association
Yeah.
brain.
We're shoving.
So, those wheels for a second looked like they were inching along like an inchworm. I thought that's an interesting way to drive a vehicle.
Yeah, that's why they're called caterpillar treads.
That's good. Thank you, Gabeson.
First ever actually 1200 IQ joke ever.
That's good.
uttered.
That's good. I set you up for that one.
So if you
Thanks,
strap,
You spiked it
if you
perfectly. Good
replace the wheels with a jet engine so that it fly, would that be a jetterpillar tread?
Yes, nice
Yes,
Remember Jetter P?
I
one. Jetter
do.
P, dude. His little legs. Those are all separate rocket boosters. I can't drive.
I can. Let me take the wheel.
Okay.
Carrie, take the wheel. I Carrie Underwood.
You're Jesus. Yeah.
Not Carrie Underwood take the wheel. Carrie as in I take the wheel, and then Carrie Underwood singing about it.
And then Gabe has his driver's license revoked.
Gabe gives me his driver's license, so then I can drive like Gabe. That's how that
So
works.
remember at the end of Halo 2...
Is that how that
when-
works, Carrie? Is that the
Sorry,
law?
that was so stupid. Please, Gabe, tell us what happened at the end of Halo 2.
So at the end of Halo 2, when we stop the Halo from firing and it sends the signal to move all the other Halos into firing position, and Miranda was like, "Where would we shoot the rest of the Halos from?" And Guilty Spark was like, "Why the Ark, of course." Fun fact: the Ark is here on Earth, and so the Covenant are excavating the site, and obviously, if they get to the Ark, then they can fire all the Halo rings, and then everybody dies. So, that's another big reason why we're all regrouping and Lord Hood and his ships are pulling up, because if we don't, then Earth is the reason why everybody dies.
So it's basically
Pretty
just one big race to get to the ultimate weapon.
Yeah. With some hee-hees and ha-has in between, of course. Oh, finally, the green bean launcher. Fuel rod gun.
Uh-oh, you frickin' moron.
You just got the holy ancient text. He speaks the ancient magics to me. No. Actually, The Phantom, interior like fish eggs, exterior like suicide wrist rags. I could exercise you. This could be your phys ed. Cheat on your man, homie. Try to make it through the door. Can't make it. Can't make it. This shit
You're
stop.
not even in a door at the moment.
Out of my way, son. you're a genuine dick sucker. And then he gets them both krilled. This silly guy with his silly hat.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Formerly silly guy with a formerly silly hat. Now he's very dead. Oh, this guy loves green beans. Not for long. Flavors are
When
melting
you
on
do
his-
that, I think
The
you know that I like.
flavors. Again, dude, just like your that's like my like baby jingling keys in front of a baby thing.
Yeah, I like
It's
that,
just
and I
a-
like your coughing baby.
I would do that, but it is. We have guests over.
But it is Wednesday, and I don't do
Coward.
that
And
on Wednesdays.
We have guests over, and I don't know if my grandparents, like 80-year-old friends, would appreciate hearing me coughing baby upstairs.
They don't mind hearing you talk about Halo.
Well, to be fair, my speaking voice is quieter than my coughing baby voice, so that's
Oh, I
definitely-
didn't realize your coughing baby was so loud. I guess I've only
Oh,
ever
yeah,
heard
no.
it
Over
via,
a microphone.
like, yeah, over the
Yeah.
microphone with my headphones
Next
on.
time I like investigate you, I'll see you investigate.
Okay.
Investigate?
Next time, yeah, I don't know where that came from, but anyway,
What
next
will
time
you
I
be
see you,
investigating?
I'm investigating how Carrie responds to my coughing baby in real life versus how she would respond over the microphone. But phone, of course, is spelled like F-O-N-E. Phone.
I feel like I've heard you do it in real life before, but I don't remember.
Maybe
It
you
just
have.
kind of gives me a deja vu feeling.
Didn't I do that? I think the last time I was at when we played Mario Kart World, I feel like I did it.
I think you probably did. I just
Possibly.
wasn't paying
I
attention to
don't
the
remember.
volume.
Yeah. Maybe it would have been before we feasted upon food. Food. Funny. That guy died. Oh, there's also new vehicles in this game. This is the troop transport Warthog. Instead of having a gun on the back, you can carry 3 dudes. Well, 4 technically. Now,
Very
the
nice.
pros of this being is if you arm your fellow Marines with power weapons like rocket launchers and snipers, then you become like a basically super fast tank. The downside, thank you. The downsides are, of course, that you're in a Warthog. So if any of your guys die, like I give him a fuel rod gun, but if any of your guys die, then you're down a dude, and if you lose all of them, then you're just in a rolling box.
Ah, but there's another pro. You don't have to worry about them being too stupid to follow you.
It's true. That's right. I don't have to worry about. I don't have to stress about them on a light bridge. I don't have to do any of that. Like they just follow. The other new vehicle that I was briefly in the last checkpoint was the Brute Chopper. It's like a ghost. If the ghost had a big knife on the front of it, so when you ran into things and boosted into them, they would explode, because that's awesome. Halo is a masculine game for manly men. There's also the Brute Prowler, which is like a troop transport kind of, but it's not great.
Halo
But we won't get
3,
to that
Path of
until later.
Radiance.
Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn.
I don't know, you just said manly game, and I just thought about how, like, people who don't really know Ike think of Ike as the manly Fire Emblem character for men.
It's so funny. Oh, look, I tripped my money. It's so funny because, like, yeah, he's seen as like this like masculine, angry guy, but his whole like story is like, watch my dad get killed.
Oh no.
As when I was young, that kind of fucking sucks, and I don't really know how to handle that, so I struggle to open up and I compartmentalize a bunch of stuff. But don't worry, with the power of friendship and his not mom, whose name escapes me right now, but she's very pretty and has red hair, he learns that friendship is good and being honest with people is also good. And you shouldn't not be good with people, because if you are, then you're a little silly.
Now, I kind of don't think that this was intentional, just because I just can't imagine it. But I've also heard that the Ike games have a lot of gay subtext to them.
I wouldn't know because I haven't played in a while.
No comment.
So-
I don't know what these are.
Yeah, well,
Fire Emblem.
I don't know what gay subtext
the
is.
Fire Emblem.
Oh.
Never
It's
heard of
when
it.
two men hold hands and look at each other and say,
Because they're happy.
yeah.
Yeah, it means happy.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll have a gay old
Like a
time.
Christmas song. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yabba dabba doo.
Oh my god. You know, we're in the holiday season now, and you know, I work retail, of course. You know what I don't you know what I really, really hate above all else?
What do you hate, soldier?
They
Don't say
can't
Christmas music.
ever play the old versions. They always have to play a modern pop cover.
Okay.
I wonder why that is. I was about to say
agree.
copyright, but that actually feels like the opposite.
Yeah, they buy the rights to the song, and then they do a cover, but it fucking sucks.
Yeah, it's like, why can't I get my fucking Frank Sinatra, you know?
Yeah, let me hear my Sinatra, let me hear my Nat King Cole, let me hear my Bing Crosby. That's...
Yeah, all those.
I'm not asking for a lot. You know, I'm not asking much for Christmas. Let me hear my, you know, Karen Carpenter.
I thought you were just about to start quoting Mariah Carey.
I
No,
thought you were too.
Because I think, in my opinion, underrated Christmas song, like modern Christmas song. You know, I'm not in the camp of like Wham versus Last Christmas versus All I Want for Christmas Is You. I'm actually in the camp that Kelly Clarkson's Underneath the Tree is better than both of those.
I don't know that one.
I don't either.
That's a V good song, and I will deploy it in the bangers after this.
Sure.
It is. It always charts on Christmas. It's pop, and it's fucking Kelly Clarkson.
I might have heard it, but I just don't
You know,
think of it
okay,
right now.
so I actually want to share this because I think about my mom hates Last Christmas with a burning passion.
No, okay.
In her words, the lyrics are just stupid.
Okay.
I mean, the lyrics aren't like fire or anything.
No, but
the,
it's like
a
that
catchy
is
tune.
like, so my mom, like, the moment like Thanksgiving's over, you know, she'll be listening to that's when she'll start allowing herself to listen to radio stations that are playing Christmas music. But whenever Last Christmas comes up, she will change the station.
That's like my mom whenever choir singing comes up. Maybe that's why I don't understand choir singing, is my mom hates it with a burning passion.
I don't really hear much choir singing on the radio, but I guess it depends on what station you're listening to.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just thinking like of choral Christmas arrangements and whatnot, but I don't hate
I don't
choir
wanna hear
music. I mean, Gabe knows that I don't like
Of course,
understand
bro. I
it, but
put you on to some gas, man.
you did actually.
See, what,
I just
what-
wasn't exposed to it a lot when I was younger, and so I don't think I developed a taste for it. But there are certain renditions that
If
I
we
think are
also
awesome.
want to talk about comparisons, how about we compare John Lennon and Paul McCartney here, where Paul McCartney is just a real... Wonderful Christmas Time is just a real generic song.
Yeah,
It
it
is.
is. A lot
They-
of generic Christmas songs.
And then John Lennon, of course, has to have a message behind his about, like, hey, shit sucks right now.
Yeah. Paul McCartney did not like that
but-
song.
But
The one he did?
He did not know.
you know what I do? You know what I do like about Wonderful Christmas Time? There's this video. I watch it every year, and it's that song, but it's footage from Yakuza 5 of Saejima in the Santa costume, and he's beating the shit out of people like to the actual rhythm of the song.
Interesting. Rose beat it up.
The Santa costume is one of my favorite things out of Yakuza 5.
It is very silly, but you know, he's bringing in the Yuletide.
By beating the shit out of people who deserve it.
That's exactly right. The true spirit of Christmas.
It's like, you know, it's like people say that Die Hard's a Christmas movie, Yakuza's a Christmas game.
Yeah.
I think the
Batman
only
is
game
also
that doesn't take place in the holiday season is 4, at least up to where I'm at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Christmas. It's cool. Good time of year. A lot of people are understandably jaded by kind of the consumerism and commercialism that's taken the forefront of what the season is supposed to be, but
I wouldn't necessarily. I'm not jaded about that. I'm jaded about having to work retail during the holiday season. That's
and
all.
that's kind
fair.
of that therein lies another thing as to why people are jaded is because a time of supposed to be like gathering and blessing, things that have happened in the year and being forced to adhere to the whims of a corporation making money off of your time away from family is
For what it's
That's what I
worth, most of those businesses still have the actual holiday off, guaranteed
yes,
for
that's
everyone.
true. Yes.
Lord Hood, we made it.
Music to my
Lord
ears,
Hood.
Commander. What about the Ark?
Fully uncovered, sir.
And we don't have much time. Marines, the Prophet of Truth doesn't know it yet, but he's about to get kicked right off his throne. He will take our city back and drive our enemy into the grave they've been so happily digging.
All right.
That's one hell of a
effort
speech
is all
right
that
there.
remains.
Right. One final effort is all that remains. Dude, Ron Perlman's so fucking good.
He must
He's
have
all right.
rehearsed that in the mirror.
One final effort is all that remains. However, there's also
Remains.
Halo 4 and Halo 5 and Halo Infinite.
Yeah. But those deal with different enemies. So
You know, the thing that always stands out to me the most, I just really think about this, is like when Halo Infinite was announced, that's when I learned that a Halo 5 was actually made. I did not even know about it until then. What is
that's
that?
crazy.
What does that say
That's-
about Halo 5?
Well, the thing is too, similar to Halo 3, there was a really big marketing campaign for that game too, the Hunt the Truth campaign. I'm spoiling Halo 5 real fast because I don't fucking care. There was a big campaign that had people really invested called Hunt the Truth. There was an ARG and like a bunch of stuff, like a real life, cache, go to a cache and find out clues, ARG type shit. And it was called Hunt the Truth, and the whole thing was there were two versions of advertisements where Master Chief was, this rogue who abandoned humanity, and he and his team had, gone rogue and AWOL and all that. And there was this other guy called this new character called Spartan Locke. Oh, he's with Oni, and I should say Oni's the Office of Naval Intelligence, basically the Halo's super CIA that the CIA wishes it was. And is like, oh, he's hunting Master Chief and his team. Oh my god! And the advertisement campaign was really good. And then the game comes out, and then they have one cutscene where they have a really slow, clunky fight, and then they make up like afterwards.
Oh my god.
So yeah, it fucking sucks. False advertising. We talk about Kangaroo Jack. That game is false advertising.
I have a question, actually.
I might have an answer.
What would you be more willing to record footage of for a commentary? The 343 Halo games or Ace Combat Assault Horizon?
243 Halo games, because I actually like Halo 4.
Oh, you actually
And I
like
was-
Halo 4? Okay.
I was really thinking about actually asking, because Halo 4 ties up the Master Chief Cortana thing really well, and then Halo 5 squanders it. But I really was debating on whether or not we do 4 after Reach, because I actually really like that game. And
I
there's
think
a lot
I
of
think-
strong points to it.
I think Reach is a good cutoff point.
But yes, but Reach is where a lot of fans say the series ends. type
But
shit.
I mean, even if we don't factor that in, I just think Reach is just like a good place to cut off.
Absolutely.
Anyway, next,
Ending the series with a prequel is fucking awesome.
next time on June Pro comes, we don't play the prequel. We play more Halo 3.
Play more Halo 3, that's right.